Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Landersum. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it today. It's by Agrario, 350.69 megabytes to download. This is sadly for only PC and Mac players, and the reason being, I believe, because it's a 4X map, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go ahead and read the description, and we'll go ahead and jump into it. I apologize, some of my pronunciations are going to be absolutely terrible. It says, welcome to Landersum, welcome to Munsterland. The Munsterland with its district of Steinfurt, Warendorf, Coesfeld, and Borken, as well as the independent city of Munster, is an area shaped by agriculture in large parts of the Munsterland. The typical Munsterland park landscape, with its often small-scale agricultural structure, has been preserved to this day. The Munsterland is characterized in large parts by arable farming. A total of 305,000 hectares of land are used for arable farming. This corresponds to 86% of the total agricultural area used. In addition, with its dairy, beef, and pork production, Munsterland is one of the most efficient processing regions on Earth. Going down from there, features, it's a quadruple map, so yep, there you go, 4X map, 241 fields, 255 farmlands, 1.226 hectare total field area, or 1,226 hectares of total field area, 5.02 hectares average field size, 14 farms, 2 biogas plants, realistic seed usage, realistic yields, increased fruit density, multi-terrain angle, adjust precision farming values, and extended stubble destruction. If I scroll down here, there are, oops, don't look at the map yet. It's fine. No, I'm just kidding. It's good. There are, let me see here, 5, 6, 7, 9 required mods. So it does require the fuel station by Vertex Design. Then it also requires the old farm package, the Dutch shed pack, bunker cell, modern shed, cow shed pack, Dutch pig shed, machinery shed. Most of those are by DMI 20mm Normandy. It looks like the Dutch pig shed is by Dutch Modding and Joomfuft, and then also Dutch Modding help with the modern shed. And then it also requires the Dutch contractor shed by Dutch Modding. Now, if you download this from the mod hub, in game, it'll automatically download all those mods. If you download it from the website, you have to download those by clicking on them each individually to get them to download onto your computer. However, if you're on console, you don't have to worry about this. It'll download automatically. Just make sure they're selected when you go into the game. So let's go ahead and hop into it here. This is where we start off the new farmer mode. Already fast forwarded time to get us to noon. Here is the map. I'm assuming these are the 14 farms all listed out for us. You can see that they're scattered about the map. We're going to buy all the land in a second just to make sure we don't miss anything. But regardless of that, we're probably just going to do a flyover of this map. It's a huge map, and I want to make sure I show everything off, and I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. We do have our starting farm here, which we will walk around. We have lands 165, 169, 191, 192, 93, and 241. So that's what we have through here. So we will walk through this chunk of land here. But otherwise, we're going to fly through the rest of it just to kind of give a quick overview of everything on here. Continuing down from there, no custom crops in this that I'm aware of. And then in terms of custom products, doesn't look like there are any on here. Everything is pretty standard. We do have quite a bit of equipment starting out. We'll take a look at that in the store in a minute. We do start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode, no starting loan. We do have a 2 cow barn starting out. There are plenty of contracts to do on the fields you do not own. No production chains starting out. And there are no collectibles to be collected on this map. Now, even though all these fields look kind of smallish, they're huge fields. A lot of these are really large fields. Field 1 is massive. But a lot of these fields are really large fields. And is that, please tell me they planted sorghum on that one up there. Okay, thank God. It's like, say, if they put potatoes on that, they just hate you at that point. But regardless of that, there are still a lot of fields out there with potatoes. Most of these are pretty large fields. That's why the contracts pay well and such. So there we go. And we are in our new farm starting out. This is our new farm area through here starting out. This is where we're at. We take a look in the store and take a look at what we start off with. We start off with a Fendt Fabric 515C. We also have a John Deere 7810. We have 2 Branther DD24073 trailers. Oh, no, sorry. One is different. I apologize. One's the PowerFlex and one's the other, the XXL. So there you go. We have a small plow, small cultivator, small seeder, small planter. We have a sprayer. We have a fertilizer spreader, does not do lime. We also have a slurry tank there. We have a mower, header, windrower, baler. Is this? Yeah, this one also wraps, I believe, as well. The Uniwrap. Yep, it wraps. So there we go. We also have a TMR mixer for our cows, front loader attachment with 3 different front loader tools. And then we have a couple of weights in here, a John Deere Pickup 900 and a 10-winkle FGB 600. So there you go. No lease equipment. Makes sense. But yeah, let's go and walk around what we got going on here on our farm. So everything should open up, and we have a huge storage facility here. Plenty of stuff in there. I believe this is one of our cow barns. Yep, it's one of our cow barns. You can see we got the TMR mixer right here. set up for us, good to go. But yep, this is gonna be one of our cow barns. We just head out the other side, I think. Yep, maybe. Let me out. Nope. Nope, I can't get out. Nope, can't get out. We're stuck in here. All right, so I'll back over this. There we go. Get around this guy again to head out this way. Okay. Let's walk around this side here. I'm curious how you get over here to because the cow trigger's over here. Code 1, oh, there we go. We have an entrance right off the roadway right there. That makes sense. There we go. 70 cows you can put into there. You have this open area through here. Back over into the farm area. Doesn't look like there's collisions on the bushes, which is nice. Plenty of stuff stored up in here. That mower sitting up there, nice, like that. Plenty of stuff parked in there. We have our other cow barn right here for us. Open up there. And from there, I think that's most everything. We looked at all that stuff. I think this is a sleep trigger right here for us because of the house here. Yep. Here we go. And we have some more storage over here for us on the other side of the cow barn. And that is our starting farm in terms of all that. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and purchase all of the land to make sure that we own everything. There we go. And you can see we have all sorts of stuff that started to pop up on the map as we did that. So let's go into flight mode. And the reason I'm doing this all in flight mode is because this map is, I think in the words of Mr. Sleepy, mahoosive would be an accurate way to describe it. So we're going to do that. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit much to see it all, but we'll make sure we try to see it all and not miss anything. So down this way, we have another farm here, a couple other farms through here. Actually, there might be probably 2 farms right in here and then probably sell point right there. So yeah, down if we zoom into here, just so you get a little bit closer look, the farm just ahead of us, cow barn, pig shy, 2 more cow barns, and then a fuel station. And the one to the right has 2 cow barns and a fuel station as well. So several cow barns, 2 cow barns. And then over here, we have ourselves a couple of sell points. We have the land handle manure selling, land handle sugar beet selling, land handle sugar beet, land handle bales. We have land handle lime station, fertilizer station, land handle, and liquid manure station. So a lot of sell points and different things going on there. Over this way, so you can see all the way up to the edges where the fields go and everything like that until you get to that kind of drop off where you can see the texture change. And then right down here, we do have a couple little forestry areas kind of dotted about. If you wanted to do a little bit of forestry work, you could. But just below us here, so we went through these 3 farms or areas here. We have 2 farmhouses here, a fuel station, a 3rd farmhouse, pig shed, cow barn, and another pig shed here. So a lot of stuff going on right here. Continue up the map. And yeah, overall, yes, it's very basic in terms of, yes, there's just a lot of farms, and then there's just a lot of ways to get around different places. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. Be great for multiplayer if you wanted to do that. Down here, this farm is really well set up because we went up over here. Well, this may not be a farm, actually. Well, it looks like a farm, to be honest, though. Yeah, that's definitely a farm. Obviously, there's a BGA right here. And since we bought that land, it didn't show up in here, so we still have to go down there and purchase it if we want to own it, looks like. But there is a farm right here. It doesn't have anything special on it in terms of that other than a fuel station. And then, of course, we have the BGA right there. So a lot of sheds, though, on that, to be fair. Continue up this way, you can see everything is just a lot of fields up here. Some days are actually not bad for helpers, but other ones would be kind of a nightmare. But you do have to play this on PC, so you might as well use course play anyways. Up here in the corner of the map, we just continue up this way. We have this farmyard up here, which has a fuel station on it. We continue across this way. You got more farm areas up here. So we just continued straight across. We have this sell points right here with the wood chip selling station and the Cali row. And then we also have the sawmill point up here. So actually no farms up here. Sorry, I'm just assuming that 14 farms would be more, but I guess that makes sense with the sawmill being up near all of the trees up here. And if we go just over here, there's no way this one's not a farm. Yeah, right here we have 1, 2, 3 pig sheds, a sheep barn, and a fuel station in terms of, and then we also have some sheds down there as well, which is nice. We continue across, you can see we have our second biogas plant over there, as mentioned in the description. And then it looks like we probably have a sell point and then maybe another farm here. So yeah, as we continued across here, we passed the second biogas plant. And then right here, we're kind of at a fork in the road here. On the right-hand side, we have 2 cow barns, fuel station, and 2 farmhouses. On the left-hand side, we have the G-Treat Ag sugar beet. We also have the G-Treat Ag bales, the G-Treat Ag sell point, and then fertilizer and Ag lime station there. And then we also have the vehicle shop right down over there. So there we go. Got that corner figured out. Get a drink of coffee as we're continuing on here. Overall, really beautiful map. A lot of stuff going on. Let's see how I want to do this actually. So in terms of the map, we'll zoom out again here real quick. We started off down here at our starting farm. We went across this way, up over here to the corner, and then back across to here. So heading down here, I think, yeah, we are going to head across over to these guys and then kind of loop around back and end down over here. So the tour actually won't be too long. But other than us just driving around for the sake of driving around, you have seen everything on the tour. So that's kind of the point there. And you see the layout to the farmers from up here as well, which I think is important. So let's zoom back in here so we can make sure we take a look at everything. A couple of pig sheds and a fuel station at this farm. And then as we continue in here, again, plenty more fields in here as we go through. Right here, we have another farm where we have a farmhouse and we have a cow barn right there, which is nice. And then our starting farm, again, is right here. That's our starting farm, is this area right here. Make sure I'm correct about that. Yes, that's our starting farm right there. We're now going to head south over here, and then we'll hit these last three little areas of interest. So we have this guy right here, which if I just go down here, this is where we're at. We have two farmhouses here. We also have a fuel station, and then we have plenty of pigs here to take care of if you want to do that. And then just up over here, just up and over to the left, we have another large farm. These are some big farmyards too, honestly. They're a little compact in terms of buildings are placed close together, but there's a lot going on. Two farmhouses. We have a cow barn, another cow barn, and a third cow barn, as well as a fuel station. So really good dairy farm there. Is that a floating stain? Yes, it looks like that stain is floating, so that's probably not supposed to be there. You can't really see it, though, if you're down below it. Yeah, you can't see it at all. Very interesting. But yeah, I'm sure there's a little mistake, so no big deal. And then what else do we have over here? We have, a couple more farms, it looks like, over here at the very end. So that farm there and this one over here. So this one, what we have here, we have 1, 2, 3 pig sheds, a cow barn, a liquid manure station, as well as the animal trader bale sell point. So you have a sell point built onto that farm, which is kind of nice. And then down here, this is a huge farmyard as well. Plenty of bunker silos. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cow barns, 2 farmhouses, and a fuel station, and a partridge and a pear tree, of course. So there you go. No, I'm just kidding. But anyhow, there you go. So obviously you can see this map extends for a long period of time. This is an absolutely massive map. So if you're going to play a big multiplayer game on PC, this would probably be a really good map to do it on. But there you guys go. That is the map tour. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.